Hello class, this is Mr. Olivares, and today I made a short video as a guide to aquatic science learning while under COVID-19 social distancing. This is going to be an introduction to how we're going to go forward learning about aquatic science in this course. So first off, I just want to welcome everyone back. I want to wish that you guys are safe and that I miss all of you. And we're going to get right into what we're going to be talking about today on these talking points. We're going to be discussing getting into a routine, Google Classroom being your hub for all the information that I'm going to be distributing, and starting a new topic. So we're going to leave nutrient cycles behind and we're going to start fresh. And finally, I'm going to have some information on how you can contact me. So let's get right into it. So routine is key. So every Tuesday, I'm going to be uploading material to Google Classroom. In that uploading, I will have 2 grades that I will be taking for that week. You have a whole week to complete all that information. The 2 formats that I'm going to be accessing grades from is going to be Edpuzzle and Google Forms quizzes. So all my lectures will also be uploaded to supplement your learning. Those won't necessarily have assignments attached to them. It's just going to be my raw information and PowerPoints that I'm going to be going over in videos. So another thing with the whole routine scheme is going to be the fact that it's going to be really important for you all to kind of get back into a routine of learning. So the reason I put Patrick in there and him saying what is sleep is really because that's the key, not just on the aspect of a student, but even now in terms of evading this COVID-19. So one of the most important things and best ways to boost your immunity is to maintain good sleep patterns, guys. So it's really important to start your day off right. Make sure you're going to sleep early, not staying up late playing video games or watching TV or whatever it be. Just make sure that you start by sleeping enough. It's key and integral to this. So next, let's talk about Google Classroom. That's where we're going to be disseminating all the information that you need for this course. So be sure to check your Google Classroom notifications regularly. You will be following the links from there. I will attach everything you need to Google Classroom. So you will be following links to Edpuzzle from there. You will be going to Google Forms and taking all your quizzes from Google Classroom. So we've been using Google Forms all year. You guys are very, very aware of how we use that. It will be very similar and very familiar to you all. So as far as online classroom community, this is going to be a little bit different. Before, it was a matter of just me uploading information and you all being able to just access it and use it to complete assignments. But now, since we're not having this face-to-face, it is important that you guys comment, ask questions, or express any ideas that you have. Things that you would have in person and talk to me, it is completely fine to express that through Google Classroom, but please remember that any inappropriate comments will be vetted by me or deleted if they are inappropriate. All right, so our new topic is sharks. So we're not going to have our test over nutrient cycles. We're just going to kind of scrap all that information. It's pretty difficult information. We were just about to start nitrogen cycle, which for me, I think is one of the most difficult parts in this entire course. So we'll just leave that where it is. I'm sorry, I know some of you wanted to take that test. Reasons why we're skipping it a few units is because I wanted to introduce you guys to something familiar and yet interesting. There's lots of supplemental information on sharks, and so there's plenty of things. Shark Week is out there, so every year there's behavioral shark scientists that are looking at new traits that they're finding with sharks. You can just find playlist after playlist on YouTube and go down that rabbit hole if you want to learn more about sharks. And lastly, we can get into contacting me. So if you're having any problems accessing videos, completing any assignments, feel free to email me at my email there posted. Comment on Google Classroom, ask any other classmates. So there's a few other things I want to add on to this is along with that little image of SpongeBob, it's a really funny episode. The reason I chose it was because he's writing an essay and he keeps procrastinating on writing it, and he waits till the last minute, and you can see him stressing out about finishing the essay. Please don't let this be you all. In a few weeks from now, make sure that you're keeping up with things that I'm uploading and the assignments that I'm putting up. I want to try to make this as streamlined as possible to where you're not stressing over how much you have to do. I want to try to keep this very familiar. This is, if I were to simplify this into what it was before. This is a Monday and a Friday for you all. So most Mondays were a discussion lecture, and most of them were a quiz on Fridays. And this is really what I've brought this down to and shortened the whole class to, a lecture and a quiz. So last thing I wanted to discuss was maybe possibly doing a Kahoot review or progress report day every third week. This is not set in stone yet. This is something that I'm still trying to work things out in terms of a video chat. And the progress report would just be us trying to see where everyone's at, making sure that if someone's missing stuff, that they get a hold of me or I can get a hold of them. And the Kahoot review would just basically be a time to where everyone can log on, play a Kahoot with each other, and kind of have some fun with your normal classmates. All right, so one more time, let's go ahead and just review what we've already talked about. Once again, make sure you guys are staying safe. Above all else, make sure that you guys are staying safe during this time. Please remember that I miss all of you and can't wait to get back to our normal schedule. Make sure that you're getting into your routine, waking up early, getting some exercise, eating right, and getting your schoolwork done. Google Classroom is your go-to for anything school related. We're going to be talking about sharks. And finally, if you have any questions, contact me. All right, and I'll leave you guys with this motivational quote. So if you got to get up every morning with determination, if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. Thanks you all, and we'll see you on the next video.